Hi everyone, this is Lo and I prepared list of things that you may not know. I spent like 20 minutes so since ng-mod is implemented into the FAF, I reset all my settings, readjusted hot build, and I have my hot build settings and my cheat menu hotkeys working, although I still have this weird noise when I press Alt-T to teleport units. So let's just go down through the list. So first of all, if you ever spam a lot of power generators and then you want to recycle them, so let's see. Well, just if you Control K them, damage from one power generator damages wreckage from another one, and you get significantly less mass. You can see it's not very sometimes it's random, but I'm sure you're getting much less mass if you Control K such lines of power, and you can see everything in that pattern also getting damaged. So if you build like this, you will get and then you Control K them, you will get full mass, all mass back. And of course you can see instant Control K. It's just you press F1 and set up your hotkeys to get that hotkey of instant kill of your own unit. It also works on ACU, so you might as well get UI mod that asks you if you wanna commit suicide. It asks you anytime when you try to self-destruct your ACU, so you might want to get that mod. So what else I can show? Storages.
System enabled.
Storages. I don't know. If that thing gets destroyed, it explodes and give 1000 damage to anything around it. So if we do instant Control K, it explodes and damage things around it. You can actually, when units streaming into your base, or even ACU chasing you, moving through your base, you can actually deal a lot of damage by self-destructing those storages. Sometimes you can even construct it while enemy ACU moving through your engineer lines. That happened to me once. But if you use just basic Control K, they explode without dealing any damage to the things around them, and that also means that
System enabled.
if you are in some kind of danger, You can just, I mean, if you see bombers coming that gonna kill your storage and everything gonna explode, you can just kill your storages and nothing gonna explode, then rebuild them. What else? Of course, I was telling it, you can delete orders and of course drag orders around. So next one, yeah, we will let's spawn EF support commander, and it have, so you can see it has resource allocation, it has gun shield upgrades, no regeneration upgrades, and no build capacity upgrades like on other support commanders. But it have this drone, so it costs only 380 mass. Quite a lot of power, not sure. But you can see if I think in Gazui settings you have single unit selected info. Each time you select one unit, it gets you info even if you're not hovering over it. And those numbers, 35, is build capacity. Might just also show you. So this guy have build capacity of 7 engineers. It's basically it's like Tech 3 engineer. So it can build anti-air in 30 seconds. So it's pretty good. And compare it to the other factions upgrades. These upgrades, you can see 1 minute 15 seconds. It cost more, and mass on mass, those UF upgrades are more efficient. You can see you can fly around with those drones, and more than that, oops. When you're in sandbox, press Alt plus Delete to erase units, so there will be no wreckage, no particles, and no lags. Delete waypoints, Control Shift plus right click. Okay, so I guess I need more. Where is that? I guess it's already hides somewhere. Wait, what? You also can't patrol with those drones. Sorry for noises, it's teleporting. That's much easier. You can see ASF can't attack this one. They are very fragile, but ASF can't attack them. However, any other anti-air can attack them, even anti-air of strategic bomber. So yeah, they can be killed by anti-air of ASF, which is quite strange, but that's how they decided to do. So build capacity, you can see why it's so ineffective to assist nuke strategic nuke defense, because its own build power is 1080. So if you bring ACU, which is, well, Tech 3 ACU 126 build power, if you add it to assisting, it's like I don't know, 10% increase. It's like adding 20 engineers will be around 10% increasing of speed of producing missile. I think it's one of the things that nice in Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, and it's different in Supreme Commander Vanilla and Planetary Annihilation. I think there you can just assist very fast those things. I mean, it's not related to the time when you see enemy nuke, when you scout enemy nuke. Like, you can just, if you have build capacity and enough resources, you can just place it down and construct missile very fast. So let's go down the list of those funny stuff. This is probably well known anyway. Personal clock on mall. Some people don't really understand, but personal clock let's see. Oh, here they are. You can see I can't see them, and they can also block structures. I can hear them, literally I can hear them, but I can't see them. And even this stupid thing called Soothsayer, I basically call it Cybran Eye. It gives you only vision radius, and I can see those moles that blocking my Hydro, and really easily those moles can be revealed by just radar. You can see here they are. Just radar is enough, so you can just reclaim them. But people often expect Seraphim to do that kind of stuff, but no one expects Cybran to do that. So next thing gonna be pretty weird. I don't know, can be actually some sort of bug. Hopefully everyone knows that if you connect Tech 3 power or any kind of power to the artillery, it's starting to shoot faster. So we're not gonna really count every second, because effect is actually visible. You can see like maximum zoom out, and you can see distance between shells, and power is being constructed. You can see here is the distance. Will it be shorter? I guess so. It's a little bit shorter, not sure. Let's wait for the second one. I'm sure when you build 2 Tech 3 power, it's pretty much visible effect. Yeah, it's right now. Actually, those curving may... Yeah, you can see from this it start to shoot more rapidly. And if you compare cost of salvation to the Tech 3 power, it's actually a huge increase. And it works for every artillery. However, actually 3 of them is still, it's fire pretty fast, actually faster with 3, but with 4 it suddenly shoots slower. You can see this huge difference. So, oops. Never build 4 power generators around Salvation. Actually, yeah, I thought recycling will not fix it, but yeah, it's fixing it. It's almost like 50%, 30% increase of fire rate, and of course it's related to the whole damage output. I'm not sure if it's same with Mavor or other artilleries. You can see Salvation is bigger than other artilleries, which is makes it weird and may need some fixing later. I don't know, it's not a big deal in my opinion. So there is pretty obvious, no, not obvious, but let's make 2 shields. And for example, I will probably take TML, not sure where is it? Tactical missile launcher. Couple TML. Speed this up. Oops, my AI ally or AI opponent doesn't have Paragon. So where do we launch it? Oh, why? Where's second shield? Oh. I can explain why I didn't build shield there. If you want, guys, it's easy. You can see it's only related to the cheats. If you build power generator and teleport it, you can't build it here again unless you Control K it, and you can see something weird happens. But it's not about game, it's all about this cheat menu sandbox. So yeah, we have 2 shields, and if doesn't really matter what happens, but if some sort of splash damage coming or any damage most likely gonna damage both shields. Actually, one of them damaged more than other. So when you are in battle, you can actually just leave your shield around 99% complete. And when you feel danger, let's see if those missiles will actually penetrate. One shield down, and if that would be some artillery shells or strategic bombers, you can see both shield down. You just unpause your engineers, shield getting completed, and you're protected again. With Cybran shields it is even easier, because your shield is not your shield for Cybran is inside of your own shield. Like, you don't need to build shield that can be destroyed, or that also taking a lot of space. You can just set... Oh, wait. You can just set them upgrade and then pause on 99. How much it? And then pretty easily I wonder, I think shield, even Cybran shield, will never be able to recharge that fast. You can see second missile is coming. In any other circumstances it will kill shield, but I just unpause, upgrade finishes, and we are safe. So another strange thing we're gonna see, we're gonna look at, I guess. Let's build Omni and Sona. And get to other AI and spawn some Cybran Naval Tech 3 sonar platforms here, here. So they are all in range of our sonar, and they all invisible for us. But let's take a look. You can see the range it's shown, it's really huge, and for me it is hard to believe that the range is that huge. So I spawned some units in circle, and if I go back to my camera you can see only middle units getting hidden. I got PM. People asking me to play, not doing not doing this stupid stuff, but I like my stupid stuff. So you can see it only hides units that closer to it. However, let's do this one. However, if we took underwater stuff, it covers everything according to this range. So this range does not fully affect surface units. Actually, wait a second. If I turn off, oh, so it even looks like there is a two type of stealth under anti-sonar stealth and anti-radar stealth. You can see anti-radar range is pretty small, while sonar hide almost everything here. What else I can show? Let's spawn some Seraphim Rambo support commanders. First of all, of course, those count as units, and you can overcharge them with full damage.
System enabled.
But Seraphim support commander overcharge is
System enabled.
not always firing unit. Yeah, it can miss. That's the only thing I wanted to tell you. You can dodge Seraphim overcharge pretty easily.
System enabled.
Only Seraphim support command overcharge can be dodged like this. Something you always see when I play, also I can tell, build range. You can build on the edge of your build range. Usually you do. Well, at least for factories you have to touch the edge of the build range and stuff will get built. So use your build range efficiently. Next thing, well, very obvious, T1 PD with walls. It's gonna protect your PD from enemy fire, and it mostly protecting your units because for some reason projectives just flying through the PD when it's surrounded by walls. Even T2 gunship projectives can fly through PD and hit wall at the back of it, which is pretty strange. You can see they just fly through and damage wall behind. It's not wall in front of it, but wall that behind. So you would think if it works against gunships, I would just make this one with anti-air, but nope, this one will not work. Anti-air turret doesn't give protection against that kind of stuff. You can see absolutely no missing shots, no matter of angle. For some reason T1 anti-air turrets doesn't work like this. So also for some reason when I look into this AI view, I don't see my GasV settings. I mean, not all of them work. I want to say that I already told you can see build power of unit here. So this Tech 3 ACU, it have 126 build power, regeneration, veterancy, all this stuff. If you can see regeneration rate. Not sure about recharge rate. Recharge rate you can see in database. So all this useful stuff, especially I like regeneration of shield, regeneration of ACU, regeneration of all the stuff, and build power is also useful. You don't have to look in the database all the time. So it's just you go your options, interface, and some of their can see force render enemy life bars is on for me, which is strange. Reclaim window and display more unit stuff. That's option that responsible for that. Shield regeneration and build power viewing. I think that's very useful. Everyone knows about Cybran, microwave, laser, and this kind of game ender upgrade when you make teleporter and laser. So that's kinda nice, but everyone expects you to do so. So you might just
System enabled.
try to get not Cybran but Seraphim Commander.
System
Upgrade
enabled.
2 guns, regular one and big one. It's cost even more, probably cost even more than Cybran laser. And upgrade teleport. You can see HP is not much, and DPS also lower
System enabled.
than Cybran, but let's look how much DPS actually is. And if there are no protection at all, and from Seraphim, nobody will expect you to do teleport ACU snipe with Seraphim.
Commander under attack.
Well, I expected more, but I think that about 13 seconds and oops, DPS is quite high. We killed a Paragon and we are alive. What? Well, nice. Stealth stopped working. What else I can show? Strategic missiles, strategic submarines, oops. They have some sort of free TML launcher which fires not very rapidly like cruiser, but it still fires, and each missile gives 3000 damage, which is pretty much. 2 missiles can take out T2 extractor. Right now can be a little bit laggy. But we will see.
Strategic launch detected.
You can kinda protect your base from naval nukes with ZAR. I don't know about how much it reduces the range, but you can see it only gives 25,000 damage. Not sure why I didn't get sound of that. And ring is reduced only by this amount. You can see this guy got damaged and all those got damaged by a little bit. I don't know, inner ring it called or whatever. So you can do that, but how effective is that? I don't know. Now maybe some not very interesting. I'm gonna show why Rhino just give us a little bit vision. It will be noisy right now because I will teleport unit around. That's strange. You can see Rhino projectives. They were curving around and switching trajectory because they basically always hit in normal situations. They always hit units. That's why Rhino never misses targets. And same for Cerberus PD. Something not very useful but funny in sandbox. Just find the most. You can do those funny terrain stuff just by spawning buildings. You can create walls, whatever you want. That's how it looks. By just copying, pasting buildings. So also when you have trees that got untouched, you can pretty fast reclaim them. You can see blocks of trees disappear, and engineers also reclaiming those pretty same way. I think it will be actually visible right now. You can see forest textures actually changing a little bit. And that's because this scout is knocking trees, and after he did it, reclaiming those trees will take, even with Tech 3 ACUs that have very fast build power, very huge build power, it will take a while to reclaim stuff. So if you have some sort of units at the back of enemy base, you can actually use them to knock trees. You can see texture is changing. So it will be much longer time to reclaim those trees. Actually, what I'm doing right now, it's one of the most fastest ways to reclaim trees. And if you don't want your unit to build stuff, you just pause it, it will still reclaim. So you can do that with engineers. Just do it like this. So yeah, that's about trees. Right now I think I'm gonna show some pathfinding strange stuff. Not sure how exactly. Let's spawn some. Okay, which unit usually stuck the most? I don't know, maybe Seraphim Artillery? I usually trying with stack 3 bots. Let's try with Seraphim Artillery. Actually, wait. So if I just send those units to try to get out of here, they will never get out, I think. Okay, well actually they're trying and that's not so bad. One is already here. You can see they colliding a lot. I don't wanna wait for that. So if you just do attack this kind of formation move, so right now we're trying formation move, and they're just floating in and colliding only with walls. I have 6 FPS, or just 5. So you can see how I really say if I just move them normal way, they would never get out. But with formation move, units lose collision to each other. Only selected units that have one formation move, this line, not 2 groups of units. Each group will have no collision if only inside of that group. And it's also true for assist order. They don't collide if you give assist order on the ground. They should continue move. I don't know. Let's get rid of this lag. Recently on Cetons everyone using this HQ mechanics to achieve efficient SF production, but I'm gonna show what you can do with ground assist anyway. I'm sure many people know it, like really a lot of people know it anyway. So I just spawned 400 engineers. I will press Infinity ASF production and just tell assist ground. Actually no, I will stop for now. I will let them spread out. Better not look at it. You can see they are not colliding with each other. Some strange bugs with vision appearing. It's not very important. Let's try this again. Ah, no, that's not really. Yeah, let's do it let's try this like this. I can't speed up game because I'm playing on normal speed. That's very unfortunate. Let's see if I can delete some other units so my PC will be alive. Yeah, -3, just engineers on the field. I will have to wait for that. Okay, it's already +0. And right now you will see great organization. Actually, I need to spawn some storage. Something like ACU is enough. You can see they are walking through each other easily, and everyone taking its own place without any problems. Guess I need more storage.
System enabled.
That's really beautiful. Five FPS as usual. I wonder if we can get it below 5 FPS. Not right now, apparently. You can see most of them are assisting except 9. Oh, some are moving, maybe 10 are not assisting. So about 390 engineers to supporting this factory and producing ASF at nice rate. Could be good in kind of Seaton's early game where are not much structures around and where you just want to get your ASF spam efficiently because you make cheap build capacity of T1 engineers. Actually, roll-off time is really significant here. You can also surround it by wall, so they will not run away. Okay. And last thing, not very important one. Why I can't make... Oh, ferry. Here it is. Oh cool, now I can't make engineer from factory, 1%. You know, this reclaim range stuff, no one knows if that's bug or feature. And with that kind of order, engineer will have huge reclaim range, just like in... because I made attack move from factory. You can see it's reclaiming. You can also drag it around. Yeah. So that's it for now. Everyone, thanks for watching and see you next time.